Welcome to today's session. Let's continue our discussion uh, for exercise activity which is remaining. So, before continuing my discussion, I would like to make it a clarification here. So, from the exercise activity questions, question number 9 and question number 10, I will show you. Question number 9, it is here are some reports of electoral malpractices from different parts of the world, whereas question number 10, which we are going to discuss, it is here are some of the reports of malpractices in Indian election. So here no need to get confusion. Both the questions are relating to case studies relating to election and election procedures, one from worldwide, another one from India. So now let's continue the remaining questions which we left to discuss. Question number 10. Here are some reports of malpractices in Indian elections. Identify what the problem in each case is. What should be done to correct the situation? Case A. Following the announcement of elections, the minister promised to provide financial aid to reopen the closed sugar mill. B. Opposition parties alleged that their statements and campaign was not given due attention in Doordarshan and All India Radio. C. An inquiry by the Election Commission showed that electoral rolls of a state contain name of 20 lakh fake voters. D. Handlooms of political parties were moving with guns, physically preventing supporters of other political parties to meet the voters and attacking the meetings of the other parties. So here, relating to the election taking place in India, four different incidents are given. So relating to those four incidents, the task is what measure can be adopted so that the mistake can be corrected. Answer is A. For A, after announcement of election, it is not legal to announce policy decisions according to the code of conduct. So before this we explained clearly, once the code of conduct is announced, then no any inaugural functions, any such new policies, programs, laws should not be implemented or introduced by the government. And moreover, they are not allowed to use the government property or public property, and the ministers or representatives, once they are going to contest in the elections, they need to contest as a common ordinary person. So here, once the code of conduct is announced, the minister should be immediately taken to task by the election commission. As per the guidance announced issued by the election commission, it is the duty of each and every contestant to obey and to respect and to follow. Then B, election commission must ensure that all political parties are given equal opportunity to appear on Doordarshan and All India Radio. Election commission take action against misuse of this media. Then C, the presence of the fake voters means that the elections were rigged by the authorities who prepared the electoral rolls. The election commission should supervise preparation of fresh electoral rolls. D, by using handlums, the political party is terrorizing its rivals. The election commission should order the arrest of the hoodlums and bar the party from the election. Then question number 11. Ramesh was not in class when this chapter was being taught. He came the next day and repeated what he had heard from his father. Can you tell what is wrong with Ramesh relating to these statements? Statement A: women always vote the way men tell them to. So, what is the point of giving them the right to vote? B: party politics creates tension in society. Elections should be decided by conscious, conscious, consensus, not by competition. Only graduates should be allowed to stand as candidates for elections. Answer to the question A: the statement is wrong because the policy of secret ballot ensures that an individual can vote for whoever he or she wants. Women are fully capable of taking decision on their own and selecting the candidates they like. Then, competition works as both deterrent and motivator for political candidates. A fear of losing the election and a motivation for winning the election works in favor of people. Then C: educational qualification is not required to understand the people's needs and to represent their interest. Therefore, it is not necessary for a politician to be graduate. So with this we completed all 11 different questions from exercise activity, and I suggest you to update your work and get ready for next chapter. Until then, take care of yourself. Thank you one and all.